This is a conspiracy channel. Tape 1.
Welcome to the Hush Channel. Tonight's topic, the Night Marchers. Night Marchers are the deadly ghosts of urban Hawaiian legend. They are said to be normal-sized entities, ghosts of ancient Hawaiian warriors who are the vanguard for a sacred leader and appear during the 7th phase of the Hawaiian lunar calendar and on new moons between sunset and sunrise. The nights honoring the Hawaiian gods Kane, Ku, Lono, and Kanaloa. They come forth from their burial sites or rise up from the ocean, dressed for battle, carrying spears or clubs, while others beat war drums, blow tunes from conch shells announcing their presence, their feet not touching the ground nor water as they march through the night in a large armada to ancient Hawaiian battle sites and other sacred sites. They march in the dark after the sun goes down and only stop just before the sun rises. Locals tell of hearing chanting, drum sounds, conch shell tones, and marching in the nights, followed by a foul, musky, death-like odor, and torches that get brighter and brighter as marchers approach proximity. Some marchers are joined by the Hawaiian gods. The torches are said to burn brighter in these marches. The largest torches are carried one at the front and one in the back, with 3 within the group, as the number 5 is significant in Hawaiian mythology. When the gods are present, there are 6 gods, 3 male and 3 female. The goddess of hula, chants, sorcery, and medicine named Hiaka is often amongst these marchers. Sometimes these night marchers will appear during the day if they are escorting a dying relative to the spirit world. It is an old kept belief that any living person who goes against the marchers will die violently. And if anybody places barriers within the path of the night marchers, it will be useless as it will not steer them off their path. To prevent being cursed, if one is to stumble upon the night marchers, it is best they lay motionless, face down on the ground to show proper respect as to not be cursed or killed. Otherwise, a mortal will have to hope that a night watcher that is an ancestor of theirs will recognize them and call out Nau, which means mine in Hawaiian. This way, the other warriors will not do any harm to them. Ti is an evergreen flowering plant with 6 to 12 inch long panicles of small scented yellowish to red flowers that mature into red berries. A plant of great cultural importance to the traditional animistic belief systems of Austronesian and the Papuan people throughout the Pacific Islands, New Zealand, and oceanic Southeast Asia. It is regarded as a sacred plant that can hold souls, heals soul loss illnesses, and proves useful in exorcising against malevolent spirits as well as host spirits of the dead and spirits of nature. Tea is used in ritual attire, ornamentation, and as a boundary marker. In Polynesia, green tea were cultivated widely for food and religious purposes and are commonly planted around homes and sacred places and grave sites, while its leaves are also carried as charms by locals. In ancient Hawaii, this plant was thought to have great spiritual powers, so only shamans and chiefs were able to wear its leaves around their necks during certain rituals, as tea was also sacred to Lono, their god of fertility and agriculture, as well as Laka, the goddess of the forest, and the hula dance. These leaves would also be used to make wreaths or garland, called li, and to outline borders between properties and planted at the corners of the home to keep away evil spirits. So to this day, some Hawaiians plant tea near their homes to bring good luck and to ward off unwelcomed and malevolent spirits. As is the case with locals who plant tea shrubs around their home to cause the night marchers to avoid the area, as night marchers are said to walk through houses with doors and back doors placed in a straight line. According to ancient lore, the ceremony and conduct of the march is customized to the taste of its honored warrior leader. Hawaiian kings or chiefs were known to be fond of music and would be honored with a lot of drumming and chanting. However, if the king or the chief enjoyed peace and quiet, the march would be as silent as possible. And if the king or chief did not like to walk around a lot, he would be carried in a sling by the warriors. Laws declared body parts of a king or chief to be sacred and not to be seen by a mortal. The punishment for looking at these parts is always instant death, usually by bolts of intense light and flaming heat originating from several of the warriors' eyes. The mortal in violation is incinerated instantly, and their bodily remains dissipate into vapors. If a king's or chief's face was not supposed to be observed, the king or chief would lead the assembled night marchers from the front. If his back was not to be looked upon, he would be in the back of the assembled group. However, for some chiefs, no part of them was forbidden to look at by mortals. These chiefs would march among their warriors in the group. According to some, however, these night marchers are restless souls looking for a way to reclaim their rightful territory, searching for a way to enter the new world. When natives warn tourists of whistling at night, especially around wooded areas, they are simply trying to prevent outsiders from summoning these spirits. This is the story of the night marchers, the Hawaka Ipu of Hawaii.
End of tape 1.